Hello, welcome back to your daily dose of Dominions, turn 75. Let's see how my war with now Airmore is going. Do I want to sell him nature gems? No, I think I will use those. Yeah, that's nice. Probably all of the Hall of Fame is all, what's his name, Hinam's stuff. Mind Hunt again. Whoever our Halba was managed to resist probably one of his Melkorts. So I think I'm going to cut back on that. One of my scouts got killed by a Mind Hunt though, so yeah, oh well. That's the thing, is Mind Hunt hits everyone in the province, so if there are scouts in there, it's just as likely to hit them and actually kill them, since scouts have crap magic resistance. Let's see. A Sniper Wraithlord, he'll be back. If I could take Airmore, I could probably get rid of all of them. Niflheim makes a Melkort run away with his ghost mercenaries. I got a little mini thug going on here. Let's see what equipment I might have decked him out with. Boots of Stone, okay. Save a turn, forecasting stone skin. Got some more dancing tridents for extra attacks. The Thistle Mace allows him to cast personal regeneration, and then I think also like enlarge or something like that. Earth Power is for extra reinvigoration. It's not really, Earth 4 is not really going to get him a whole lot of spells that he wants. I don't know if I've got Weapons of Sharpness yet at this point, because then they could cast that on themselves too, some of them, if I gave them like Earth Boots. Okay, that was there. Our forces defeated an Acolyte with some infantry with my province defense for monkeys. He probably was thinking he could take this if it was 1 PD, but apparently more than 1 PD will do that for him. For me, I should say. Monkeys also do surprisingly well against Blackhawks. And by surprisingly well against Blackhawks, that is not a statement you will usually ever hear. Not the surprisingly part, at least. This is driving off the guys off of the throne next to my capital. And unfortunately I ran into an army of his and did not do so hot. I also lose this sort of mini raiding force here. Let's see if I lost any important items. Oh, they're down in a ditch. A water lens. Oh well. I don't think he uses those a whole lot. Doesn't seem to be using water magic that much. And my Yaksha Thug with the Armor of Knights, I think it is, he does pretty well for himself. We took that for free, and then this is me making archers run away and continuing on with raiding. Yeah, so now he hit Helheim with the plague. So it's probably Hinam, because I think he can hit those both pretty easily. Not sure about Airmore. I don't think Airmore would want to hit Helheim either, because he's trying to take it, so I feel like he would want to not damage his prized possessions. Okay, and we're starting to destroy 2 forts, but not exactly. I'm just moving into his lands, and I think I might have mentioned this last turn, but I don't remember. Essentially, I'm going to counter raid and just cut into his lands and deny him income, because that's really what he's getting a lot of his, troops from. And now he does have undead armies as well at this point, but I think those are probably a little easier to deal with in terms of my sacreds, and not exactly as spammable for early age Airmore as his infantries are. But really it's the mages that I need to get rid of. Unfortunately, there's so many troops that I can't really siege down his castles super effectively because I just don't have a lot in comparison. And that's 150 there, that's 150 plus, and then these forts are all pretty big. So he has a statue of war here apparently. I don't think I'd ever actually seen that really. But yeah, now I know. So I want to take his forts at some point. I just don't know which one is my target. This would be nice. This would be nice. And I do want to snipe his free temple here. But that was where I ran into his undead army. So that didn't work out for me. This would be really nice because it's got the throne on it. And there's another throne here. But I'm just sort of all over the place. And now he's pushing into my lands as well from this direction. Hinnom and I sort of at this point came to an agreement of we'll stop attacking each other while I can focus on fighting Airmore. See, you know, like a civilized person would do. You leave the person alone until they finish fighting the one that they're fighting instead of, you know, attacking them while they're fighting someone else. Totally barbaric. Very mean. Mean-spirited. Makes me grumpy. So, yeah. Not fighting Hinnom a whole lot right now, which leaves Hinnom and Tianqi to fight each other. Yeah. I think I am better suited at killing his super combatants because I have astral spam. Once you get astral nations online, it's really the end of the age of super combatants. You spam paralyze with like 30 yogis with Light of the Northern Star, and just one guy's not going to hold out for that long. Okay, yeah. So I'm sending Airmore messages, so I'm still actually talking with him. So yeah, you can read that. And then what am I actually doing in terms of fighting this war? All the mercenaries are taken by the AI, and then this guy. I think Tianqi must have gotten into this water somehow. That is so inaccessible to me, it's not even funny. Research. Just continuing along, Alteration 9. And let's take a look at what I'm recruiting. Nothing here, like forever. We can basically just ignore that. I really have a lot more income now because half my army died. So that's a lot of stress relief off of my budget. Brings slashing the military budget to a new level. And it really just looks like I'm recruiting a lot of mages, or yogis at least. And I'm not sure where I would be recruiting anyone else. I should be recruiting more people though. This is just churning out the Amazons and Air Force as well, which I'm moving over here. In the meantime, I've actually sort of gotten rid of most of the raiding, but this is going to be a problem to deal with because my armies are now raiding into him and I don't have an actual army to stop counter raiding. So that's unfortunate. See, the thing with astral spam is not going to really work against his own astral spam with barbarians as well, so that's sad. Alright, just pushing in. He'll also join in the raiding and maybe meet up with them at some point somewhere here. I don't exactly know where the borders of Tianqi and Airmore are. I think it's somewhere like along here. Well, Tianqi probably has his cap circle, and then I'm guessing that's about it. I think that's Airmore's, and then these are Tianqi's, and then this is Airmore, and then this is Tianqi, I think. Yeah, so that's my guess. and then Tianchi can get across the lake this way, and then down this way, and I think he's in the water, but I'm not 100% sure. Can't really ferry people through the water that way, though. Be nice if he had sailing, but we can't all be Vanheim. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where my gold went. It looks like it just went into a bunch of mages when I should be recruiting armies. I don't think I really need more researchers at this point. I do need a lot more recruit everywhere sacreds. These guys. Just a force of troops to be able to put on the front lines and then buff. But I'm not doing that. I am summoning another Siddha, since I have none now, since he retreated into the ether. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to be pushing out here into like a pincer movement, meet up somewhere, and then probably split again to go down around this way, or something. I haven't decided what yet at this point, just to see what he's got. Having a Siddha or two will also help be able to just hit any province that I want after I scout it. That would be really fun. Alright, that's enough for this turn. See you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.